The man who learned to care for someone. There was once a man named Daniel. He lived in a small town called Greenfield. Greenfield was a peaceful place with clean streets, friendly people, and many tall trees that made the town look fresh and beautiful. Daniel liked his town, but he often felt that something was missing. He worked, he slept, he cooked, he cleaned, he repeated, but he did not feel connected to anyone. Daniel was a quiet man. Every morning he woke up at 6:30, made a simple breakfast, usually toast and coffee, and then walked to work. He worked in a supermarket, arranging products, helping customers, and checking items that arrived on the big delivery trucks. The supermarket was always busy. People came in, people left, carts moved, boxes opened, machines beeped all the time. But even in a town, no, but even in all that movement, Daniel felt alone. One Monday morning, the manager called him. Daniel, we have a new employee starting today. Her name is Emma. I want you to train her, the manager said. Daniel was surprised. He had never trained anyone before. He felt nervous, but he accepted. A few minutes later, Emma arrived. She was young, smiling, and full of energy. Her eyes were bright, and she looked excited to start the day. Hi, you must be Daniel, she said happily. Yes, yes, I am Daniel, he answered shyly. It's nice to meet you, she said. Daniel felt something strange. Her enthusiasm was warm. It made him feel a little less alone. He showed her how to organize the shelves, how to check expiration dates, how to help customers politely, and how to use the small scanner the supermarket used to read barcodes. Emma listened carefully. She asked questions. She laughed when something funny happened. She thanked Daniel for every explanation. After a few hours, Daniel realized he enjoyed talking to her. It had been a long time since he left comfortable. It had been a long time since he felt comfortable with someone. During lunch break, Emma asked, do you always eat alone? Yes, Daniel answered. Would you like to eat with me today? She asked. Daniel was surprised again. Nobody had asked him that for years. He nodded and smiled. They sat outside, near a small tree that gave a little shade. Emma talked about her family, her dreams, her love for reading, and her excitement to work in a new place. Daniel listened carefully. He shared a little, too slowly, but honestly. As they passed, they became friends. They worked together, helped each other, and learned from each other. Daniel began to feel lighter. He laughed more. He talked more. He even started enjoying his mornings because he knew Emma would be at work. One afternoon, Emma looked sad. She was quiet. She did not smile the way she usually did. Is everything okay? Daniel asked. Emma hesitated. My grandmother is sick, she whispered. She was the person who raised me. She always supported me, and now I don't know what to do. Daniel felt, Daniel felt her pain. For the first time in many years, he felt a strong desire to help someone, not because he had to, but because he cared. You are not alone, he said softly. Emma looked at him, surprised. I don't know if I can help much, he continued, but if you need anything, I'm here. Emma's eyes filled with tears, not of sadness, but of relief. Thank you, Daniel, she said. That means a lot. After work, Daniel walked home slowly. The sky was orange with the sunset. The streets were quiet. He thought about Emma, about her grandmother, and about how much he wanted to support her. He realized something important. He finally had someone to care for. The next morning, he woke up earlier. He prepared lunch for two people. He wasn't a great cook, but he tried. He made rice, vegetables, and a little chicken. He also put a small chocolate bar inside the lunch box. He wanted to bring a smile to Emma's face. When he arrived at work, he found Emma sitting alone, looking tired. I brought lunch, he said. For you? She asked. For us, he answered gently. Emma smiled, the first real smile he had seen from her that day. They sat together and ate. They talked. They shared memories. Slowly, Emma felt better, and Daniel felt something warm growing inside his heart. It wasn't romantic love, not yet. It was something simple, pure, and strong. The feeling of caring someone who needed him. A few days later, Emma's grandmother became stable. She was still sick, but she was safe. Emma thanked Daniel again. You helped me so much, she said. Daniel shook his head. I didn't do anything special. Yes, you did, she said gently. You were there. And sometimes that's all a person needs. Daniel realized she was right. Caring for someone did not require magic, money, or big actions. It required presence, kindness, and honesty. Weeks passed, and the friendship between Daniel and Emma grew stronger. They supported each other during busy days, laughed during breaks, and talked while organizing the shelves. Daniel was no longer the quiet, lonely man who walked through life without connection. He now had someone who mattered, someone who trusted him, someone who made his days brighter. One evening, as they walked out of the supermarket together, Emma turned to Daniel and said, You know, Daniel, I think you are a good man. Daniel felt shy. I am just trying. That's why you are good, she said. They said goodbye, and Daniel walked home with a peaceful heart. That night, he sat on his bed and smiled to himself. He remembered the old days when he felt empty. Now things were different. He felt connected. He felt useful. He felt alive. He whispered softly to himself, You need to have someone to care for. And now he finally understood what that meant. Thank you for listening to this story. It's inspiring, right? Comment uh, if you know someone who is like Daniel, or if you are uh, like Daniel. Okay, I'd love to read your story. Thank you, and see you in the next chapter. Bye bye.